Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another episode of Bad Game Reviews, and today I'm going to review a Christmas-related game since Christmas is around the corner. But it's not a very good Christmas game. I'm talking about the infamous Elf Bowling 1 and 2 on the Game Boy Advance and DS. But before I talk about that, let's do some backstory on Elf Bowling. Elf Bowling 1 and 2 are both ports of computer games, both released in 1999 and 2000 respectively, and the original Elf Bowling was an internet sensation in 1999 and was one of the three big PC games along with Quake and Doom, and Elf Bowling 2 Elves in Paradise came out a year after the first game, and both games were successful. And both games got a few sequels and a movie for some reason, and a collection on PC released in 2005, and it contained the first 5 games in the series. I think I rambled on long enough, and now let's talk about the GBA and DS port of the first 2 games. Elf Bowling 1 and 2 were released on the Game Boy Advance and Nintendo DS on December 1st, 2005, and the game was universally panned on release. And it's one of the worst reviewed games of all time with a 1.4 out of 10 on GameSpot and a 12 on Metacritic, and I can see why. This is probably, without a doubt, one of the worst Game Boy Advance games I've ever played. Just look at the title screen, it doesn't look good at all. And the rest of the game isn't any better. Like, the graphics in the first game look really bad, and the PC version was released in 1999. And the GBA graphics make it look like the game was released in 1990. And the first game is just bowling, but you play as Santa and the elves are the pin, and you're basically beating the shit out of the elves. Like, they even bleed when you hit them with the pin. And if you get later on in the game, one of the elves get their head ripped off. The other problem with the game is the title, which it's Elf Bowling 1 and 2. Like, the reason why I have a problem with that is because the second game in this whole collection isn't bowling at all. It's clearly just a game of shuffleboard. And the second game is a lot worse than the first game. The second game is just Santa going against his rival, Dingle. And that's all the game is. It's just a game of shuffleboard, and it lasts a really long time, but you get to see more elf ass than in the first game. Yeah, this game sucks. It's not bad on PC, but it's not good on GBA or DS. They ported Flash games you can play for free on the internet onto consoles, and they now cost $20, and it's definitely not worth the $20. And they were both games that weren't really that great to begin with, but they were okay. So, Elf Bowling 1 and 2 gets a 3.5 out of 10, and that's all I have to say for this video. Thanks for watching.